Well, fellas, how are we doing? You thought you got rid of me. You know, haven't streamed in a week. Global chat told you I was dead and banned a million times, I'm sure of it. Don't worry, guys, I'm back, okay? Was just taking a week off after Safari Week. Had to do a lot of wedding stuff. My wedding's in less than a week, which is why I won't be able to stream that much this week. I know, I'm sorry. I want to stream too, but I gotta get married, fellas. All right, so I can only stream. I'm so sorry. Guys, I know. I miss streaming too. Okay? Just stream the wedding. I wanted to. That was the plan. I don't think it's going to happen anymore because of docs issues. You know, understandably so. I can only stream Monday, Tuesday this week. I know. Unsubscribe, unfollow, feel free. You know, neighbors Wi-Fi, never support me. Understandable. Fair reaction. You can only stream Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday's wedding prep. Thursday is traveling to the wedding and getting the Airbnb, and then Friday is the wedding. So I know it's crazy how much. Can you guys believe that dedicating your life to someone for all of eternity takes this much time and effort? I know. Oh my goodness, unbelievable. Anyways, hopefully people understand that I'm joking. And anyways, I'm excited to be back though, dude. Playing PokeMMO, so much is going on. As much as people think there's nothing going on, there's kind of nothing going on in terms of updates. A lot is going on behind the scenes. A lot is going on the forums. Fortnite Burger is happening. That is true and real. Glad you're back. Okay. Happy to see you guys, dude. I was able to make so much amazing content that I'm really excited. Like, I feel like I put off making guides for an extremely long time on this channel. And I feel like a lot of people probably subscribe to me for my guides. And then, oh, oops, all stream recaps. What happened to all the guides? I was just too busy. I was doing too many stream recaps. I was streaming too much, etc., etc., etc. We got back to guides. I think the new schedule, the new stream schedule, which will officially stick and hold after the wedding, will be 3 weeks out of a month. I will stream 5 days a week. So Monday through Friday, 3 weeks out of 4 in the month. And then that 1 week a month, I'll take off. And I'll just focus on guide content. I think that'll be... I was really pleasantly surprised to see how positive the feedback was to PokeScrolls. That was one of the big projects, one of the big videos I was able to work on while having that week off. Like, those are the types of videos I'm able to come up with actual time off. And that was, man, people like, I thank you guys. That feedback was amazing on that. There's a lot of really cool stuff moving forward on that as well. There's tons to talk about. I'm sure people have gotten shiny since I've last seen them in chat. I need to catch up on people's shiny journeys. I need to let you guys know what I'm doing today. So today, mostly, I'm going to attempt to learn trainer reruns. I'm starting that off by leveling a few Pokemon. This guy's level 100, so don't worry about him. But I'm going to be leveling mostly this Cloyster. This is the main guy involved in trainer reruns. I think trainer reruns might be one of the most underrated money-making methods in PokeMMO. So I want to learn them and be able to teach people them. So here is the Cloyster in question. I'm gonna get this to level 100, and then we'll try to use that for that. And then the other 3 Pokemon are Pokemon I'm kind of prepping for raids just in case, or for various purposes. This Gyarados I've had in my PC forever. Shaman, I want to have a solid grass type ready for raids. And then Zapdos was amazing previously in raids. So we're still kind of raid prepping. We're still kind of anniversary event prepping if either of those 2 things happen. And then I'm also trying to learn more endgame PVM content. So let me first things first go ahead and pop a lucky egg. Just get into the nitty gritty of the XP training, and then I can talk to chat and catch up with you guys. Don't worry, Pat. I made sure to not get any shinies since your last stream. Oh, sorry to hear it, man. Look, Whisper, so I can flex on chat Reiji. Oh, we all saw your Yanma Shizu. I feel like everybody has seen. It's incredible. Everyone's seen the Yanma by now. Great shiny. Congratulations. In Ruin Valley. It was a double encounter, right? That was sick, dude. Congrats. Okay, dude, it was so bad this week off stream, guys. I'm not gonna lie. You guys have no idea. My poor wife, dude. Oh my god. I wouldn't shut up. Do you know what happens when you take a yapper, a professional yapper, and make it so he can't professionally yap? He just talks. No, I just would not stop yapping my wife's ear off about Magic the Gathering. She'd be like, hey, sweetie, do you want to go do this today? And I'd be like, yeah. Oh, can we check the mail? Our precons might be here for like, dude, I've been obsessed. I wouldn't stop yapping. Holy shit. I can't stop yapping. I need stream to be able to get my yappingness out of my body so I don't bother other people in my life. Dude, it is, I missed you guys. God damn. Just keep the vows short, dude. I'm sorry. This stream recap is gonna be like so not Pokemon related. We'll try to get to Pokemon. Yeah, keep the vows short, dude. I had no idea how long vows are supposed to be. I doubt many people in my chat do as well. I remember I was like, oh, do you want to aim for like 15 minutes a piece? And she was like, 15 minutes? You want to talk? And I was like, yeah, that is me as like a yapper and a YouTuber. I'm like, oh, 15-minute video. Like, I could do that no problem. You know, I could yap about how much I love her forever, right? Whatever, right? She was like, dude, like 5 minutes is considered a long vow. And I was like, what? I've got to shorten it to like, oh my goodness. So I had to shorten. I was able to get my vows down to like 6 minutes, and that killed me. It killed me to get it to 6 minutes. We went to meet our officiant, and he made a joke. He was like, dude, I just did a wedding. Their vows, they wanted to do 6 minutes apiece. And I was like, yeah, that's so crazy, dude. He was like, I don't even know how you could have that much to say. And I'm sitting there like, wow, you guys don't have the yapping gene? What is going on? Pat, I got 3rd place in a catch event on Sunday with a 170 base IV. Was it like a -5 species bonus? How did you get 3rd place with a 170? That's brutal, dude. That's like usually a 1st place catch. That's actually, I mean, congrats on the 3rd place, but that's actually tough. 1st place was 176? What was the species for that catch event? Like Magikarp or something you could just like catch a shit ton of? Yeah, that is, what a wildly high catch event. Top 3 was 176, 172, and 170. There are times in a catch event where a 172 will beat out a 170. That's semi-normal. 176 is really rare. That's pretty nuts. There was a +8 for a species. Gotcha. It was a Snover catch event. +8's a pretty big boost. That could boost things. Damn, though. That's pretty wild. Is it worth to hunt Zapdos for money? No, it is not worth to hunt any of the legendaries. None of them for Pokeyen. It's better to just go do payday pickup or any, like, you can do any beginner or intermediate money-making method and make way more than legendaries for profit. If you want to go for them for collective purposes or for fun, or you want to go, like, farm dittos while passively going for a legendary, that's fine. Do not hunt legendaries for profit. It is piss poor profit per hour. Alrighty, little Pokemon news hack for those who are interested. Dude, if you don't want to browse the forums and check the forums and like constantly have to do all this stuff, dude, just go to all of the admins/staff, mostly just like Q, maybe Desu, Rach mostly. Rach is the most communicative. Just go follow them, click this button on the PokeMMO forums, and whenever Rach responds to anything or posts anything, you'll get a little notification on the PokeMMO forums. And honestly, just following Rach, probably the best way to stay up to date, informed. It also gives you really good perspective, like seeing all the stuff they respond to. Like, I'm pretty sure Rach, someone was like, hey, like, Sleep Talk isn't working to grab Copycat or Metronome or some shit, and Rachel would be like, hey, like, that doesn't work in the main game either, which is, I mean, to be fair, this is a pretty complicated mechanic, a fair question from the poster, but there's a lot of really basic stuff that it kind of hurts to see them have to respond to sometimes. But this, okay, basically someone's like, hey, sorry I have to deal with such crybabies and randoms. I love randoms, and it's such a great way to learn the game and get into PvP. If it could get some love, that would be great. This is a great way to ask for content from a dev, just nicely and politely. I think it's only stale for people who've been playing for a long time. You start on all the sets, yada yada. We could see Gen 5 and hit abilities would be super nice. Yep. So this is Rach's response to random PvP feedback. Raids are my current priority, but updating random builds to the current state of the game is very high on my to-do list after. I can't offer an ETA, but it hasn't been forgotten. I actually talked about this recently, but I wanted to actually show you guys this post and teach you that little tech of like following someone on the forums to constantly be up to date, if that makes sense. It's crazy how much just a little post like that means to the community. I feel like letting us know, hey, it's on our radar is it's enough to wash away so many worries from certain players. And I think it's good to just try to trust the devs and not to worry, but people are humans, people still worry, man. And sometimes just easing the community's worries is so important, whether it's like logically needed or not, right? Perception is reality. So if a large part of the community perceives the devs are lazy and aren't working on anything, which is a super malicious assumption, I don't know why you would assume that or think that. It makes no logical sense. But if people are assuming that, you want to ease their worries and be like, hey, this is what we're working on this week. Just tell them this is what we're working on this week. This is what we're doing. Yada, yada, yada. Yap, 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 etc., etc. Hey Pat, I've been taking a break from PokeMMO for a while. I've been keeping an eye on my investments. I have like 400k set in cash. Any recommendations for investments? If you have 400k cash, I would just keep it, dude. I think keeping that amount of flexible cash for when you come back is pretty important. It's good if you have investments, like keep sitting on those if you're AFK, right? Or like, you know, away from game, taking a break. But I wouldn't really recommend, right now is not a good time to invest. It's probably the worst time to invest is, it depends on the thing, right? But like in the middle of event seasons like this, like you want to buy sealed product and buy stuff during the events. Like during the summer when we're the farthest away from the Lunar New Year event and the Halloween event, like it's the worst time. You want to wait until during an event to hopefully invest, or you could invest in, like, I think investing in XP items right now, I've been saying this for a long time, I personally have been investing in XP items. If you don't think they're going to go up, that's totally fine. Make whatever decisions you want to make. Don't make decisions just based off my opinions. I think XP charms will go up because of raids. I think people don't realize how much XP training they're going to have to do and how good XP charms are. The problem is XP charms are probably just underpriced in general. Oopsie. You have to think about an XP charm 100% as like, how much Pokeyen are you willing to pay to save you 1 hour of time, right? I would gladly pay 70k, right, to save an hour of time. Dude, you have to think about like shiny charms, right? Shiny charms, if you pop shiny charms for an entire shiny hunt, it's 240k per charm right now. Let's say 240 times, let's do a times 5 horde hunt, right? Let's say you save 3 hours, so you do 27. You're literally paying for shiny charms if you pop them for a full times 5 horde hunt, 6.5 million Pokeyen to save 3 hours. Ridiculously, disgustingly financially not worth it, right? XP charms saving you a full hour 100%, or lucky eggs saving you a full hour for 55k is just a ridiculous deal, in my opinion. A ridiculous deal. Pack, we talk about my Shadow Bone Club investment, bought 10 at 5 mil. They're probably like, what, 12 mil? You probably did great, dude. You probably did. Oh, dude is an actual market bandit. Dude is actually the Musk of the, dude. 10 Shadow Bone Clubs at 5 mil a piece. Let's count your profits. You killed it, dude. Nice pickups. So let's do 10. It's obviously 50 mil. So 50 mil in, right? Let's say you sell, worst case scenario, let's say you sell all 10 for 28 mil. You know, let's knock it down a peg, right? Only 28 mil per. It's such a big number. It's off the calculator. It's off the screen. So 28 million times you bought 10. You just turned 50 mil into 280 million Pokeyen. In how long? 2 years? You nailed it, dude. That's the perfect time frame. I always tell people 2 years is what you want in an investment. Turning 50 mil into 280, you fucking good work, man. That is amazing. It's like what you want to see. Meanwhile, I had to stop my Bagon hunt because I couldn't afford lures. That one hurts, dude. I'm not gonna lie. That one hurts my soul. If you go payday pickup for 1 hour, 1 hour of payday pickup, you can then go, it only costs 15k Pokeyen per hour to use expert lures. So you could Bagon hunt for 10 hours per 1 hour of payday pickuping. Expert lures are amazing. They are very cheap, thankfully. You could get a lot of value out of those. Here, since I specifically just want to get XP on my Cloyster, I'm going to put some of these Pokemon away. When you specifically just want to XP train one Pokemon, it is better with the XP Amplifier. Like, it's going to split up all the XP among the Pokemon. So if you only have like one Pokemon gaining XP, it's going to gain a lot more, right? So I'll go ahead and level my Zapdos to 100. That's fine. But I definitely should be focusing more on the Cloyster. The PokeForce Beta is starting tonight. Dude, good luck to those who got in. Have fun. I aggressively thought about it, but there is an NDA behind it, so I couldn't make content on the beta test. And right now, I don't have any spare time to just go play PokeForce for my own enjoyment, sadly. It would have just been, I would have only been able to do it for content. So yeah, I ended up not signing up for the PokeForce Beta, but I hope those who play it and enjoy it have fun and keep your traps shut. It is secret, total secret memes, guys. Has the meta changed on highest Pokeyen per hour yield? Probably. It depends on when the last time you played. Dude, the meta on Pokeyen and catching certain things, so much has changed so drastically over the past year and a half or so with the release of Johto. If you played, I want to say 2 years ago, like 300,000 Pokeyen per hour was probably endgame at that point, right? And now it's like 400 to 600k an hour. I think, like, if you're breeding for profit, if you're flipping for profit, or if you're doing high-end gym reruns, usually 400 to 600,000 Pokeyen per hour is considered like end-game money-making methods. But also, there's a lot more methods. There's a lot of methods that went from making like 300k an hour to now only making like 150 to 200k an hour. Things like catching Dittos for profit have gone down in terms of effectiveness. Things like Shuckle catching has gone down. So it's definitely, there's been some wins and some losses over the past year and a half or so. Just completed my synchronized Abra collection. I love that you did that. I think getting one of every like useful nature on a synchronized Pokemon it's so good. I use them all the time for catch events and stuff. Having that taken care of, having them leveled up so they can like run from Pokemon and stuff. Oh, it's so nice, dude. That's a great collection to gather. All right, someone in chat said that this should be high enough level to learn the trainer reruns. Okay, so we're gonna get to that here very soon, but first I've got to do Twitch rewards, guys. People have been waiting for that for way too long, and I am really sorry if you've been waiting for Twitch rewards. Let's go ahead and get working on those. All right, for those who don't know, Twitch rewards are a way to, you can watch my stream and basically just earn these free things called Twitch points, and you can use those free Twitch points to do certain things, like getting a Patrouski OT Pokemon for me, getting a price check or my best suggestion of a price check, PvP advice, or you can name a Pokemon of mine that I own. So for example, someone wanted to name my raid Uniclus after them, Jerbski. So whenever you see me doing raids in the future with this Uniclus, he'll see his name on screen, which I think is pretty cool. So if you want to come join the community and have stuff like this, make sure to watch the streams on Twitch. All right, first Twitch reward on the docket is honestly an interesting one. Novenger says they want a wild caught Mudkip. So Route 104 Hoenn, let's head over to it. And so someone in chat caught a 3x31 shiny. Wait, I got the math wrong. So the odds of a 3x31 shiny. So obviously you have your 1 out of 30k. So it's 1 out of 30k is like the odds for a shiny, and then the odds of it being 3x31. You get 1 IV guaranteed when you get a shiny, so it's equivalent to a 2x31 Pokemon, if that makes sense, from I believe. So a 1x31 shiny is like the most common, it's the base one, but then a 2x31 shiny should be 1 out of, I think, 6 every 5 or 6 shinies, and then a 3x31 shiny should be the same rate as a 2x31 Pokemon Wild, which would end up being like 1 out of, is it 84? It's something like that, or 88. The odds of a 3x31 shiny is somewhere around 1 out of 88, but that's 1 out of, so if you have less than 88 shinies and you've caught a 3x31, that means you got lucky, which is kind of funny to think about. We finally got, dude, it took me a long time to get this Mudkip encounter for the Twitch reward, but there it is, Mudkip encounter achieved. Let's false swipe sport, Pokeball this bad boy. All right, here's the first Twitch reward sent of the stream. Dude, this poor Novenger, he has been waiting for this for 2 months. That's how behind I am. So Safari week and my wedding and stuff on Twitch rewards. Twitch reward. Thanks for watching. That's whew. We got a couple to catch up on. Hyperfang Smeargle is next. Fun fact, if you ever have to go to Artisan Cave, I think popping a baby repel, the 100 step repel, is like the perfect, it's like actually the perfect amount of steps to get for, okay, well, unless you lead with a low level Pokemon. And then also a fun fact, if you lead with a low level Pokemon that are equal level or higher can still encounter you even on repel. So don't do that. Make sure you have like a high level Pokemon, like 90 plus or whatever. So let's see. I think it's around exactly 100 steps. It's like very, very, very close, if not. Yes. Yeah, look, it's like actually like 100 steps on the dot to get to Smeargle Cave. So get some baby repels for this if you ever want to go here. Yeah, fun fact, this Raticate from 2013 with the OT Treadless Stank, this is my first ever competitive Pokemon that I ever owned in PokeMMO. I bought this back in 2013. Like, this back in 2013 was a menace in NU. This was like a Iron Tail. Dude, Iron Tail, this Raticate, I think I might have even like upped the moves. Like, it got better. What an OT. Yeah, dude, this Lonely 20 plus in every stat. this was a menace. Like, this was like a god tier comp back in 2013, which is really funny to think about. But like, Eradicate was something it was a very real threat. Here's a 6x0 breed for Twitch rewards, which is one of my favorites. Doing 6x0s for Twitch rewards is a ton of fun. That's from Danny. This is very, very cool. What's the best Patrouski Twitch points to Pokeyen conversion? Probably either going for a Patrouski OT semi-comp. It's probably like 150k, but it requires a fair amount of points. That's probably the best one. British accent? No, that's not good for Pokeyen. Maybe like Larvesta. Aren't Larvestas like 7k? That's up there. Like just base price Pokemon. But probably Patrouski OT semi-comp is probably your best bet. Or you could just get a Patrouski OT and then go to trade chat and try to sell it for 100k. No one should buy that. It's not worth that, but I see it sometimes. Are all those shinies OT? Yes, all of these are. Not these ones down here. I separated them to specifically identify that, but these are all OT. I have a Maril on my alt account as well. I have 40 OT shinies now, which is pretty cool. It's honestly nice, like looking up here, looking up at the top left and cycling through them. I don't do that very much, but honestly, this is probably one of the best ways to just sort of enjoy them and appreciate them. Like the sprites look really good on top left. They don't look as special inside the PC, but look at the top left, scrolling through all of them, kind of satisfying. Seeing all these shinies up here, Sfeel is super cute, dude. Sfeel is such an underrated shiny. Celio's a time swipe horde. Oh, that's huge. Stolipede, Eat More, super good. It's cool to see, man. It's cool to see all the shinies in the top left like that. Triple Raticate. Oh, caught. Miltank. I wanted Miltank so bad when Johto released, and now I never even looked at it. I let him rot. I feel bad, dude. Almost my shinies just sit in the PC to rot, but I worked really hard for him. So the PC trick that Tom said earlier, I always forget about this. Apparently, this is actually very, very cool. Apparently, you can like drag a Pokemon up to the box. So if I want this Ducklet over in box 27, you can just drag it up like this, which feels really intuitive. Or you can do this. Like it actually like, I feel like most players probably don't know about this, and I kind of forget about it and don't use it very much, but it's actually like, it's such a more intuitive way to move Pokemon as opposed to highlight what you want to move and then like do like this shitty menu. Oh, move to 27, you can just do this. Like, it actually is way more, it's way quicker and way more intuitive. That's actually a really, really good shout. Oh, you can also, I see, hover over the box. Okay, so if I'm holding Scorpy, for example, I can click drag Scorpy, and I can, like, look through my boxes to see where I want to put him. Dude, I'm not used to that. I didn't know you could do that, honestly. That's pretty cool. That feels like a more modern, normal feature in a UI. I'm just so used to, like, boomer PokeMMO. That's a good it's good to try to adapt to muscle memory stuff like this and learn it sooner rather than later. Wait, chat, look how bad the spawn rate is here. This used to be the best and only way to special attack Eevee Train. Would be run back and forth. Look at this. Look how low the spawn rate is for spawns here. I'm still running back and forth, no encounter. I'm still running. I don't have repel. I do not have repels on, by the way. No repels, by the way. Just do a ×3 horde. You couldn't back in the day. Obviously nowadays I could do a ×3 horde and like, yeah, whatever. But yeah, you couldn't back in the day. But like that, this is how long it took to, like, you would sit here and you would kill Ghastlies one by one, and that was the best way to Eevee Train. It was brutal, dude. It was brutal. Okay, this is my favorite kind of Twitch reward. He said, "I'll take whatever you've got. Surprise me." Since you said that, is this Patrouski OT? No, it is not. What do we got laying around? What's like a cool Pokemon that like I'm never gonna get around to actually like training or here? These are my sell pile. What could I give you? Something decently cool. This has Jim Porkins OT. That's amazing. Okay, what has Patrouski OT? Are these Kindras maybe? None of these are my OT either. What are all these from? Why are none of these my OT? Give me something my OT I could give them. All right, here we go. This is some cool stuff. A Jolly Patrat 3x31. That's coming your way, brother. You hit the lucky prize today. This is your Twitch reward. Thanks for watching the streams. I appreciate it, dude. Dude, the plant egg group actually seems insane right now for shiny flips. Someone sent me this to price check. I'd probably sell this for like 5 mil, man. There's just no options. Like, there's just no, like, if you want a 20 plus plant shiny, plant egg group male, your cheapest option is 6 mil. Now, there's 31 speed, which is nice. This is probably worth like 4 to 5 mil. 5 mil, it might not sell. It'll probably take a really long time. 4 mil is probably solid. I would list 4 to 5 mil. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, for like a shiny Bellsprout, like that is pretty. I can go check out other. I can look for actual flips. But that's pretty sick, dude. Nice find. Yeah, the idea of selling a one-time 31 shiny for 5 mil is just pretty crazy. Like, given the species, that's pretty nuts, man. That's pretty. This is like, so 20 plus in all stats and matching 5 of them. The cheapest one is 6 mil, which is crazy. That's pretty nuts. There's just no pick. It's just slim pickings for male plant egg group. That's wild. I sniped it for 2.8 mil. Dude, nice. That 2.8 and then selling for 5. That's a very good. That's a great shiny flip, dude. Good luck on the sale. With that price check and with the Eevee sent back to Avon Bag, we are caught up on Twitch rewards, guys. Oh my goodness. It took me quite a bit, but we are caught up, fellas. Which that means it is time. I'm going to go ahead and get this cloister set up, and I'm going to try to learn a trainer rerun, guys. Try to like learn the basics of it, try to figure things out, and eventually do a guide on it at some point. You know what's funny? I probably sent you that cloister around 1 year ago. It was made in 2023. Yeah, this cloister is around like over a year old. That makes sense. Dude, I appreciate it. I've got so much on the docket. It makes sense. It's kind of funny. It took me a year from getting sent this cloister to EV training it up to XP training it to now I finally get to actually learn with it. You know, I appreciate it, miss. Thank you so much for the free cloister. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Something I was looking for at the route that I'm looking at, I'm surprised they actually know where to start. This is the same exact spot I used to start trainer reruns at back in 2014. Not joking. That's so fun. That's actually crazy that 10 years later, the starting location for trainer reruns is still Resort Gorgeous in Kanto. That's actually, I don't know, there's something that touches my heart, man. That's kind of cool. So just curious, when you use any Ocarina, there'll be a random Pokemon that flashes on screen. Can that Pokemon be shiny? I don't think so. Obviously, it's just like a visual thing. I don't think it can be. That'd be really funny. I'd honestly be so down for that. Like every time I use, let's go Surf and see if it. Every time it didn't show because I think I've done it already. I'd have to like log back out and log back in. But if you like use an Ocarina for the first time being logged in, it flashes a mon on screen that like could use that Ocarina, if that makes sense. I've used all these already. Oh, there it is. Abra, for example. Okay. I would love for that to be, obviously you couldn't own it or catch it or gather it, but that's kind of funny. 1 out of 30 chance of that being shiny, I would be down. That's kind of funny. Kind of like the, is it shiny Minchino or whatever, or Cinchino that can like spawn at the start of like Pokemon Black, White 2 or something like that? How'd you get that Hot Rod? This is the Flaming Motorcycle, aka the best and most Giga-Chad bike mount in the game, true and real. It's a seasonal vanity. It returns to the game every single Halloween. The only way to get it right now would be going over to the GTL and picking one up. Okay, I am fully set up for the trainer rerun. I have my Cloister Icicle Spear PP maxed. I have the ability pilled. I'm still linked. I'm fully ready. I'm ready to go. And I apologize. I'm about to edge max you guys. Is that what the kids are saying nowadays? I don't know. I appreciate you guys watching. 3.5 hour stream back. Just first stream back. It's going to be less streams this week, but I will be live tomorrow. Baited. I know. I'm sorry. I'm going to call it there. It makes sense for my schedule. I have some other projects to go work on and finish. Thank you guys for watching. Edge maxed. True and real. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Dislike if not. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO content. I play this game every day. I make videos about it every day. Hopefully I make guides, entertaining content, something, right? Discord down below, Twitch is down below if you guys want to go above and beyond and support the channel like many of you had this stream. YouTube memberships, Twitch primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo donations really allow me to make this content. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day. I'm honored every day I can be here. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Peace of freaking Reno. Enjoy PokeMMO. Hey, thank you so very much for watching until the very end of the video. That means the world to me. And everyone on this list means even more to me for helping support the channel every single day. Thanks so much.